Hey everybody, this is video 1 of Total Beginners Ukulele Lesson. This is for people who have never played ukulele before, or maybe you just need a refresher because it's been a while. This is going to be part 1, and this is exactly what I teach when I teach the Total Beginner Workshop here in Huntsville at the Fret Shop, and any Total Beginner first lessons. I'm going to break it into a whole bunch of small videos so that way you can do it bite-sized, but usually I just throw it all out there, let them take it home, work on what they want, bring it back, and then we do it. But since we're doing it virtual here, I'm just going to break it up in little sections, and then you learn a little bit of everything. So one thing I always say, make sure you're tuned. So make sure you're tuned. If you're not tuned, you're not going to sound good. You're going to get frustrated. So every time you pick up the ukulele, tune it. Even if you're like, oh, I just tuned it earlier today, go ahead and tune it again. The more you tune it, the less you have to tune it. It takes a shorter period of time, especially if you have a brand new ukulele, the strings might be still stretching. The other thing is if there's a temperature change, if you had your uke in a cold place and then brought it to a warm place, or vice versa, wait till it acclimates to the weather, the temperature of wherever you are, tune it then, and give it a shot. And sometimes if you play for a while in one day, go ahead and tune it a second time if it just doesn't feel right. All right, so we're going to go with Total Beginners. Here's what we're going to do. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky. We're really not going to use the pinky at all today. In any of the intro videos, we're not going to do that at all. But the first thing we're going to do is do your pointer finger, right, on your left hand. Put it right here. Each one of these sections is called a fret. You're going to put it on the first fret of the string that's closest to the floor. G, C, E, A, giant cockroaches eat apples, A string. So first fret of the A string, G, C, E, A, right there. And you want to put it down close to the fret as possible. That metal part right there is the fret as possible, and press, pinch with your thumb behind the neck. That's the note we're looking for. Now, anytime you learn a new chord, I always recommend to pluck it out. Use your thumb or your pointer finger to do each string individually, not a strum, but a pluck. That's what it should sound like right now. If this is not ringing out all the way, that means you got to pinch a little harder, move it a little bit closer to the fret. You don't want to be on top of the fret, otherwise it mutes it a little bit, so back it up. The closer you are, the less you have to squeeze. All right? That's how it sounds when you strum, but anytime you learn a new chord, pluck it out. This is a C7. Do you need to remember that right now? Not really, but this is a C7. All right? And the song we're going to work on right here is called Lime and the Coconut. And what I usually tell all my students is, usually we don't leave your one finger down for a whole song. This particular song, right now, the easy version, that's what we're going to do. But with your right foot, you're going to tap every time I say a number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you can hear that or not. All right. Now, every time I count, also, every time you tap your foot, you're going to strum with your right hand. Either your thumb is going to go down all 4 strings, or you can use the back of your nail, the side of your nail of your pointer finger. Like that. All right, I'm going to start counting. I'm going to start strumming. Then once I feel confident, I'm going to start singing. Whenever you feel confident, you try to sing with me. Here's the hard part. Once you get comfortable doing this, you don't want to speed up. You got to stay together. So follow me. You'll see my hand going like that. I'm going to be extra dramatic about it so you can see my hand moving. because I know you can't see my foot. All right, so I'm going to count to 4, going to start strumming, then I'm going to start singing. Whenever you're confident, you start singing with me. The main thing is to strum in time. So if you start singing and it starts messing up a little bit, stop strumming, stop singing, start over, and join me again. Strumming, and then add the singing, all right? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're tapping your foot. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. Join me. Lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut. So if you need to, pause the video, go back to the beginning of when I start strumming, and use that as a tool over and over again to start to sing along, all right? Now, the whole song isn't exactly like that, but right now, this is the basic version of this, playing the lime and the coconut using the C7. I'm going to start singing again, but now I'm going to go to the first verse. If you have the worksheet there with you, you can sing along if you want, but also I just want you to be able to hear how the song progresses and then comes back to the chorus, all right? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bob your head. 2, 3, 4. Lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut. Call the doctor, woke him up and said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve this bellyache." I said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve this bellyache." Now let me get this straight. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. All right, now give your dented finger a break. Even me, Kirk Jones, still gets dented fingers. We all do. Like I said in the beginning, usually you don't sit there and hold down one note, one fret, one finger the whole time. But this is a beginner chord. This particular song only uses a 7th chord, and we're using a C7 right here. You could do the same thing that we just did. Say that song doesn't match your voice. You want to change this song to a different key. What is a different key, Kirk? None of that matters. We'll get to it in time. But here's the deal. You could also, instead of putting your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the A string, move it 2 strings closer to your chin. Giant cockroach eats apples. G, C, E, A. That's the C string. Same thing. You're going to put the pointer finger right there. You're going to put it as close to the fret as possible without being on top of the fret. And here's the thing. You want rainbows and bridges. Your finger needs to go over the other strings. If it touches the other string, it mutes it. So here's what, just like we said, anytime you learn a new chord, pluck it out. All right, that is an A7 chord. Do you need to memorize that yet? Not yet, but it's good to know. All right, so we plucked it out. Now we're going to strum it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it, bow it up. You put the lime in the coconut. Call the doctor, woke him up. So depending on where you want to sing, you heard me go a little bit higher than I was doing with the C7, but I also went down and showed you how you can go down. So that way you're singing in the right key, but also you want to sing in the right octave for your voice. So the right key for your voice, right octave for your voice. But also, right now we're limited between these two chords because right now we're beginners still, right? All right, so that is part 1 of Total Beginners. So check out the next videos, and if you have any questions, just leave a comment or something like that. You can message me directly, and just have fun with it. This is all for fun. We're all having fun.